Hey y'all, this is Dee.
And this is Shelby.
And we're from Bitch Please. Welcome back to another episode.
Woo! This is episode number something or another.
It's somewhere in the
Yay.
50s.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
somewhere in the 50s for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, we're back with another episode.
Yes.
And before we get started, how your screws?
my screws is good today.
Yeah.
They've actually been pretty good lately.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister the other day and she was like, "What's been going on with you?" And I was like, Nothing. I've literally just come home, play my little video games, eat my little snacky snacks, go to sleep. It's been great.
Cool.
I love it. It's a good time. What about you? How are your screws?
My screws are good today.
Yeah.
My screws were fine yesterday, but I was just a little emotional. As you guys can see, I got my hair did.
Yes, she did.
Art by Design Hair Gallery on
Yes.
Instagram. Art by Design Hair Gallery on Instagram. Please look her up. Her name's Shira. She does amazing work. She does locks. She does braids. If you're in the Orlando area, please go and see her. She got me together, and I have been upset about my hair. So, yes.
Yes, got her together. Looks so good.
I'm starting to feel a little human.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Sometimes you just need a little TLC.
Yeah. So, my screws are good today.
Yes.
I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than what has been.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a daily thing.
It's
just,
yeah.
we're going to see where
One
we're
day
at
at a
each
time.
day.
One
That's all
day
we
at a
can do.
time. That's all you can do in this life.
That's all we can do. I just realized, it looks so cool.
It does.
I don't get to see the back, so.
The back looks really good.
Yeah, I like
the back
it.
looks real good. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. Let's move it
Move it on.
to the topics.
Moving on to the topics. All right, so today's topic, what we're going to talk about, how quick you clean that crib before the booty call coming over. How quick do you get up and clean the crib before the booty call coming over? Where are you at with that?
I mean, it depends. So typically the house is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's the room that's the problem.
Facts. 100%.
Typically it's the room. The house is normally good.
Yeah.
That room gets done in like 5 flat because not only do I gotta clean the room, but I gotta do a quick little shower. Might need to do a little bit of a shave. Might need to get the vibes going with the candles and the
throw a little
things, and then
incense on,
get
a
some
little-
incense.
yes.
Like get some stuff popping. Turn the lights on colors so I can have
Girl.
the music playing. You
Girl,
know,
yep.
be in there vibing.
Yes.
5 minutes flat. Maybe
5
maybe
minutes.
a good 10 depending on what I do. I'm gonna be honest, and this is just me being honest. I have a closet.
Shove it all in there.
Everything gets shoved in the closet.
See, I don't have a closet for that. Like, I have a closet, but, like, my closet doors broke off a long time ago, so I put up these cute little sheer curtains.
Yeah.
So I don't have, like, where I could just throw shit in there.
Close it. Ignore.
I need at least a good 20 minutes.
I could do 5 if I'm throwing it. If I'm cleaning, I need about 20.
So here's how I know I need about a good 20 minutes, right? Because I was laying up in bed and I had my bonnet on and I had just did my whole face routine. So my face was nice and shiny and it was like, I was looking how I look at night, right? And somebody hit me up and was like, "What you doing?"
Nothing. I'm sitting here waiting for you, baby. What you want?
And
What
I
we
was like-
doing?
I was like, "I don't know what you doing." He's like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "You want to come through?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll come through." And I was like, "Say less." I was like, "How long is he gonna take?" And he's like, "I'll be there in like 20 minutes." I had my hair done cute. Because my hair was in a bonnet, obviously, right? So I put my hair up in a little bit and then I put my bonnet on or whatever. And I've actually been looking for my bonnet. I can't find my bonnet anywhere.
I just found mine this morning.
I cannot find that shit anywhere. I slept without it last night and I felt naked. But anyway, so I have a bonnet on, so I snatch that shit off. I fluff up my hair. I do what I need to do. Put on a little mascara. Clean up my room a little bit. Vacuum a little bit. Because, dog and dog hair and shit, right? I mean, I was like, my room went quick. It was like from like 0 to 180. Like,
Yeah.
it was a complete difference.
Yeah. It's funny.
I sprayed my little pillows with the
You
little
gotta
spray.
spray
You gotta spray the pillows.
the air, spray the pillows, spray
You gotta
the things.
spray. I got this cashmere mist spray that I put
Yes.
on my like it's for
Yeah.
like your
linens
couch
and your
linens
and your
stuff
things
like that. Spray that down. It's got to be a whole experience.
Girl, when I tell you, now I will say the last time that I had somebody come through, it was very much this is what it looked like, this is what I look like, bonnet on, basketball shorts, glasses. I ain't had contacts on or nothing. I was like, this is what I look like, you know what the fuck I look like, you about to get in here, hit this thing, and it's gonna be what it is.
You know what's so funny though? Is the cleanup time and the cleanup process isn't for them.
No,
It's not for y'all. It's for me.
it's for me to feel better.
It's for me because I want it to be like, okay, this is a cozy spot, right? Because that's how it is. Like, I like knowing that people come into my house and they feel comfortable,
Right.
and they feel like they're relaxed and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
I like that vibe.
Yeah.
And I want to give that vibe, especially to somebody who's about to dick me down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
But welcome in. But men don't give a fuck.
No.
Men don't give a fuck.
I will say this.
Women do care, but men don't give a fuck.
I will say this. I have experienced some men that are probably way more clean than I will ever be, and it threw me off.
Yeah.
Because when I got to their house, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this place is such a mess," and I'm looking around like,
That's me though.
like what?
That's
but
me.
For the most part, I agree. I don't think they care.
They don't. They don't give
care.
a fuck.
There'll be stuff everywhere. You just be like,
Not just stuff everywhere. There'll be stuff everywhere. Your coochie ain't shaved. You ain't have nothing done. You still got chin hairs on your chin. Like, you got bonnet still on. Like, they don't give a fuck. They'll be like, "Where's it at? Where's it at?
"Does it work? Can I hit it?"
Does it work?" But so let's talk about going into other people's homes.
I misunderstood when you were talking about men don't care. They don't care about. I thought you were saying they don't care about the cleanliness.
No. They don't care about the cleanliness of other people's houses.
No. I thought you were talking about their homes. My bad. Yes, they don't care.
They're like, and I'm like, yo, it's a little musty down
Yeah,
there.
they
You
be
sure
like,
you want to get up there?
anyway.
I don't care. Go, blah, 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 blah. Yo, they don't give a fuck. They really don't.
girl. It's funny. It is very funny.
It
but
is funny.
So what you were saying about going
To other
people's
people's
homes.
houses. So I sleep with like men and women, right? So like I have gone to women's homes and their shit is immaculate. So good. I've gone to some men's homes and I'm like, have you vacuumed at all? Have you swept this? When was the last time you swept this floor? Like, they were I didn't want to take my shoes off. I didn't want to take my shoes off. I didn't want to. I still smashed, but I didn't want to take my shoes off because the crazy thing is,
I am better than no man.
Like,
I am better than no man.
Facts.
I honestly, I hate to say it. If I'm being honest, I hate to say it, but I'll go into the house and be like, anyway, so about this dick that I'm about to get.
Facts. Well, because like the crazy thing is like they're clean, like hygienic,
They're clean,
like
yeah.
like hygiene wise,
Yeah.
clean as fuck. Always
Yeah.
smell good. Always, clean as fuck. But the rest of it,
Yeah.
they didn't even do. They was just like, all right, come through whenever, and just stayed chilling where they
And was
at.
chilling, not
Didn't-
stressed out, not running around the house
Not
throwing
running around
shit.
the house, throwing shit
Just
around.
was like-
it was like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That dust has been on the floor since 1992. It's gonna stay there.
4 tenants ago.
Thanks. It's not moving. They really do be like that, though. It's kind of wild. It's so interesting.
It is interesting, and I wonder what it is. Like, why is it like that?
I don't know. Like, I think because we're nurturers and like we like being able to make the home comfortable, and what we find comfortable is nice smelling pillows and like maybe a candle and like a clean house
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, that's nice.
Yeah.
Put together. Men don't give a shit about that.
I will say every man's house that I have ever been to, even a woman's house that I've been to, they will have a candle on at the very least. At the very least. No?
Not me.
Really?
Not me.
Every time I've gone
Not
over
me.
to somebody's house, there has been a candle burning. If it wasn't a candle, it was incense. If it wasn't incense, it was like the automatic you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Something though.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No.
No, I've been to men's houses where there was nothing.
Really just the
Just
vibes.
raw. Just raw set and some vibes. Some raw set and some vibes.
And some vibes.
Got a little bit of laundry detergent scent
Girl.
hanging in there. That's it.
Girl.
I have been to houses like that where it's like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you ain't got nothing going on. You got no candle. You got no. You didn't spray nothing. You just nothing.
Girl.
Yeah. But it's so crazy because I know that they're very clean people. You know,
Right.
like hygiene wise.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like,
It's funny.
how do you live like?
It is so funny. And I do think about like the the work up to get stuff together.
Yeah.
Because it's not just the house that you're getting together. It's like you. Now, I'll be honest, the last couple of times I've been chilling because you know what you're getting. This is just what it is.
Yeah.
My legs haven't been touched by a razor in I don't know how long.
Girl, but you also have 3 hairs.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Because listen, I get it. The last time for me, I didn't do shit. I did nothing.
I showed up.
I said, I don't give a fuck.
I showed up. That was it.
Post work. Don't give a fuck. Do not care. And I was like, this is going to be what it's going to be.
And guess
it's going
what?
to be what it's going to be.
It got hit.
And it
got hit.
It
The
did.
thing that's so funny is we do all of this stuff to make sure that the environment and the ambiance is like perfect, just for it to not matter.
For it to not.
I can
but it
literally live in
matters
a
to
box,
me.
and I feel like.
But like it matters to me because
No, it absolutely
personally,
matters to me.
I do not want to roll up into somebody's crib that like it changes the vibe for me. Am I still gonna get dick down or fuck whoever I'm gonna fuck? Yes,
Right.
Obviously, I put the effort. I drove here. I changed my clothes. It's gonna happen regardless. But I don't like it. Immediately changes the mood for me if I'm walking into somebody's crib and it's dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't like lay here and relax after because I'm gonna feel like I need to go home. I'm gonna feel like I need to go home.
Yeah.
I can't just like chill, like
Yeah. No, I get it.
I'm not a fan.
No, I get it. I've been in some places where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to burn all this shit.
Yo, and I'm thinking to myself like, it's the walk of shame afterwards because it's like, damn, you just slept with somebody who lives like a teenager, and we in our 30s. We're in our 30s.
You're in our 30s.
Make it look like you're in your 30s at least. Like you know what's up.
There's this one guy that I dealt with, and he actually put me on to some routines that I was like, I have never even considered that. He was like, yeah, if you put this and this and you mix them together, it really gets the whole house together with the scent. And I was like,
What you mean?
So
put me on.
So you know how I do the pot of like sometimes I'll do the pot of
yeah.
I do a little pot of like Fabuloso or like the Gain floor cleaner because it smells really nice and it gets the whole house together if you put it on the stove. Well, he said if you mix 2 of the scents together, it like enhances it for some reason.
No shit.
Yeah, and he's like, and you could put a little bit of essential oil in it.
Okay.
So you could put it inside the cleaner. I was like, that just seems like a lot.
That does seem like a lot. Honestly, the cleaner is enough.
The cleaner's a lot, but you got to dilute it with water and da 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 da. But
Yeah.
he was like, if you put a little essential oil in it, it like changes the whole vibe. And I was
That's
like,
wild. That's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, listen, I got candles. So creating the vibe in the house is for me.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Yeah.
Because I know you're going to come to my house. I know I'm going to have my favorite candle lit. Okay? It wasn't for you. It was for me. I know them pillows are going to smell good. So when I'm getting my back broken out, I'm smelling that cashmere mist. I'm smelling that cashmere mist while my back getting broke. Okay? Ain't even mad. Ain't even mad about it. Oh, it's good. Man, I'm just saying.
No, that's real. That is very real. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
It's for me, not for you.
It is, yeah. It is definitely more of a me thing than it is of a you thing. But it's the truth. Like trying to get yourself together, especially like now in my space it's much smaller than it was when I was in Orlando.
Yeah.
And so my room just seems so much. It just seems like so much.
Yeah.
So like me cleaning it out real quick is like, I just got you.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, girl.
Yeah, and you be falling asleep with half the room on your bed.
Sure do. I do. I do.
Wait, all
I put all my
over.
clothes up though today.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I did it. Yeah. I cleaned up all the stuff that had stuff on it. Cleaned up all that stuff, most of
Okay.
it, and did the clothes because I was like, this is too much because I did have half of my room on my bed.
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you are single and
And don't give a fuck.
don't give a fuck. Apparently, I need to clean it just for my own mental health.
Listen.
But
I be doing single bitch shit all the time. It is my favorite.
it
is my favorite.
it's fun, but it's rough because it's like, damn, bitch. Are you depressed or are you just lazy?
Lazy for me most of the time. I still have the same basket of clothes chilling in my room for the last like 4 weeks.
Girl.
And I do laundry every week.
You just grab and go.
I just grab and go. I just grab and go.
Yeah.
I put them up. That's not true. I put them up like 3 weeks ago and then I just created another.
I mean, it happens.
I get to it when I get to it. Who else is going to see it? It's not, you ain't going to be able to see it when you come through and smash in the middle of the night because it's
you're
going to
not
be,
gonna care.
it's going to be hidden. I'll take it back out when you leave.
Doesn't even matter. I guarantee you, if it was in the middle of the floor, they would just step over it and get to smashing.
They wouldn't even pay attention to it.
Probably
Oh my
have
God,
the
it's
shirt
so
on top
funny.
of it or something
Oh my
because they
God,
didn't
that's
toss
so
that bad
funny.
boy off.
That is so funny.
All right. So speaking of their living spaces, cars.
Oh my God. Cars are funny, bro, because like I've had people pull up in nice ass fucking cars, open up that door, and it's dirty as fuck on the inside. And I'm like, this is how you be? I'm like, your car is like an $80,000 car. And you pulling up in this car like that? No. No.
I typically try to keep my car fairly clean on the inside. I will say my trunk it could
Same.
be real hit or miss.
Same.
The inside of my car is a little bit wild right now, but I am getting it detailed soon. But I'm thinking about,
that's right.
I was like, you know what? I need to get it like vacuumed out, like deep vacuumed and all that. They're going to clean it, all that stuff. Anyway, I think about the people's cars because I have some friends that I'll go into their cars and it's like, before you can sit down, it's like, hold on one second. I just got to move. Da, 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 da. And it's like the whole, like, there's a whole bunch of shit, a closet, whatever. You're like trying to move shit and you're throwing it in the back. And
empty bottles on the floor.
Everything, like everywhere. And you're just like, okay, let me just,
you get your feet in.
Yeah, you kind of got to do this.
You kind of got to sit off to the side because the
Yeah.
bottles are on the floor and you really don't want to like step on them.
Up because you're like sitting
on top of shit. Oh my God. I have gotten into people's cars like that before.
Me too. I think about the times where I've been like riding with people for distances.
Yeah.
And having to be like, all right, I'm going to drive next time because we can't do this again.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Just
It's
cannot
not
do this again.
It's not happening.
No.
And don't get me wrong, like my car's not always crazy. But it can't, like, it's, you know, what I find to be dirty is not what everybody finds to be dirty. Like,
Right.
you get in my car right now, it's relatively clean. I got a couple bags in the back that's for the gym and for work and stuff like that.
Right.
And I got some dirt on the carpet, but like, other than that, that's pretty much it. My car is actually relatively clean.
Yeah, mine needs to be vacuumed
Almost
badly
all the time.
and dusted badly. But I will be getting it done soon.
I love that for you.
But I feel like you can get in that bitch.
Yeah.
You can get in it and sit down comfortably. You don't have to move shit. You just got to sit down.
Yeah.
And even like when I say moving shit, I don't mean like an envelope or nothing like that. I mean like clothes and shoes and this and that where you're just having to be like, hold on, you can't sit down yet.
Yes.
Like that type of stuff.
Yeah. And moving like all sorts of random shit. You got like a half-eaten pizza in there. You got some old Taco Bell bags. And it's like, bitch, you can just throw this away.
Right.
Like, I don't understand. But then you don't want to step on nothing because you don't know if they're keeping that bottle, that empty Coca-Cola bottle for some reason.
You don't know what's in there.
You don't know what it's for. You don't know what it was been used for. Like, you don't want to, you just...
Yeah.
Then you don't want to touch nothing. And I can't hide nothing with my face. Nothing with my face. So I know I get in them cars and I'm like...
And then you're like looking around like...
And they're like, I'm sorry, it's messy. And I'm like, no, it's okay, girl.
It's fine.
It's okay.
You know, I noticed, this is a thing that I've noticed a lot of. I notice a lot of women keep their cars pretty trash, but their homes are great.
Yeah.
And guys' homes might be kind of fucked, but their car's immaculate.
Yeah. It's kind of wild, but I've also known people who have shitty cars and shitty homes. So I'm like,
yes. Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Ooh, whole coochie gonna be.
Yeah, your whole coochie been peeking out a little
Sliding
bit.
out, yeah.
She been sliding out a little bit.
I'm gonna keep my hand right here.
Yeah, you should, girl. Because she's been like, hey.
Just wanted to say hi from underneath.
Anyways. But yeah, people's cars are kind of wild. And it's so funny because it's like the outside of the car can look real nice and the inside of the car can look like
shit.
like mierda. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And then I already know what inside of your house is going to look like.
Right.
Off rip.
Sometimes, like I said, it's hit or miss because you might get somebody whose car is absolute trash, but the inside of their house is immaculate.
It's just so crazy how women compartmentalize their mess. Their mess is like stays in the car. House, great. Car, not so great. Like me, my room is usually not so great. And it's not that it's dirty. It's just got a bunch of clutter and shit.
Yeah, my room is always a mess.
I used makeup and now makeup's all over the dresser. You know what I mean? I still left all my makeup out on the dresser. You know, I haven't folded laundry. Whatever. The bed's not always made. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna crawl into it anyways again later. Like
I did try to do something for like a couple of weeks where I made my bed every morning just to kind of organize my room, and it was cool for like a little bit, and then I was just like
over it.
And I commend people who like get out of the bed and they make it and they make their whole room look nice before they leave it. I think that's dope. I'm just not that person.
I'm not that person.
I try to be, and I try to be on occasions, but like
it's hard. It's hard.
I'm barely making it out the bed. Like to have
Facts.
to clean it and do all of that is just not.
Keep on.
So what was keeping me up?
Yes. What was keeping you up at night?
So I have been. Most people have seen it on Instagram, pretty much on Instagram, a little bit on probably like Twitter and shit like that, Blue Sky. But it's like of animals or fish or whatever that look very like there's this one and if I can find the picture I'll post it, but it's like this, I forgot what it is, but it looks like a diva. Like it looks like homegirl is like glittered out, like she looks gorgeous, right? And so they're like, I know sis is like the belle of the ball or something like that. So my like favorite thing to do lately is just find those videos or those posts and just go research whatever the creature it is that they're talking about. So I end up learning about these random ass animals and shit that exist and what they are, and some of them aren't even women, like they're not even female, they're male, but they have these really beautiful like features, which is so funny. Anyway, that's been taking me on a deep dive of like just finding out what this new species of stuff is, or just stuff that I never even realized existed, looking that up, which has been funny because people are just posting them to make jokes. Yeah. But I've been actually looking them up to see what the animal is.
Yeah, they're cool as fuck.
They are cool.
I saw one the other day that was like a white bird
with the
wing. Yes! And I was like, that bitch got the best wing.
That is male. Male.
But okay, well, because it's so interesting. It's so okay. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. It's so interesting that us as a human species rely heavily on the women, on females attracting the males, as opposed to like the majority of other animal species. It's all the men that have to do the heavy lifting and the heavy work to be able to get the female. And most females are like, nah, you boring as shit, I'm out.
The birds?
But the birds, the shit with the
male birds be out here like,
they be like, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that tail feather. They be like, there's this one bird that goes around and cleans up a whole spot. They do. It pulls out all of the roots, all of the bad like leaves, all the sticks that are in the way. He wants it all clean. And I'm talking about like the size of my living room. Like it's a big spot that he cleans up, just hoping a female will swoop in.
See.
Just hoping.
Men do better. I'm just playing.
Do better. Men needs to be better. They just need to do better. Do better. Do better. Just do better. But it's just so interesting that it's like, what? But yeah, so it's just kind of like interesting that you have all these other species where the men have to look like on point and like the males have to be like on point. But then you have men out here who just be out here being rusty and crusty as fuck and being like,
I'm the prize.
I'm the prize. What do you bring to the table? Prize. What are you bringing to the table? Okay, I need to know what you're while they're sitting there with like a fucking shitty ass fade, hasn't had a fucking a shape up in like 16 months, like
girl, a mess.
Teeth busted over here and ripped, sweatpants, and being like, so what do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? What can you do to improve my life? Literally anything.
Yes, seriously, I could spit on you and your life would be improved. Just saying.
Goddamn.
It's so true though. But it's like, it's not, obviously for those that are going to be like, not all men are like that. Not all men are like that. Not all men are like that. Yeah. We understand. But there's a majority of y'all out there who are like that.
It's just a little jokey joke with a little bit of truth.
Just a little bit of truth.
With a little bit of truth.
It's just like, I don't know.
It is very interesting though, because when you look at like the animal kingdom and you see how the male species compared to the female species interact outside of humans, it's very different.
It is very different.
It's interesting. And I'm curious, like, how did we end up being the ones that got to be like change things up? Because obviously it works.
Yeah.
In the wild, it works.
Listen. I don't understand how women became the bottom of the totem pole and men were at the top.
But humans, for some reason, we got that whole thing fucked.
Yeah, we got it all sorts of ass backwards. Y'all should be putting us on a pedestal, and I guarantee your lives will be a whole lot better.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
We try to improve. We try.
Some
of us ain't shit.
Do you know how much I did for a man who didn't do shit for me?
Girl.
Do you know how much I did for a man who didn't do shit for me, I gave him a whole life.
I've gone above and beyond for people who will just never give me that shit back for free.
And could you imagine if you actually did the things that I needed to do? Yo. Oh, no, I'm just like
upside down, sideways, handstands,
backwards,
splits, whatever I
whatever
needed to
you
do.
needed to do.
As soon as you walk in the door.
It's just so wild. Anyways, back to what you was talking about.
Right.
Beautiful.
So yeah. So
animals.
the animals have been keeping me up, but the thing that I saw was that bird thing that had the wing. It looked like a deep black wing and whatever. And there was another one that had these beautiful eyelashes. It was some bird.
Saw it.
Beautiful eyelashes. And I was just
male.
like, damn, male. Which honestly, males, and I don't care what species. For some, if you got eyelashes, the eyelashes is gonna be popping.
Yo, I am so jealous of men with these eyelashes, bro.
I don't want to get on a rant.
I saw my eyelashes the other day, and I'm actually surprised about how long they are.
My eyelashes are growing, even though I've been wearing lashes for I don't know how long. My eyelashes are looking pretty good, and I was like, okay, bitch, but I still will be wearing eyelashes because I like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of surprised at how long they got because I was putting on some stuff yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay. But almost every guy that I've ever interacted with, friends, relationships, whatever, have the most beautiful, darkest, fullest, curliest eyelashes that have ever existed. And the first thing that they always say is, well, the reason why you guys don't is because you always do stuff with your lashes, and that's why they're not. Leave me the fuck alone.
First of all, I don't do anything with my lashes. But my shits are actually really long.
I mean, I do, but still, that's besides the point.
You're not supposed to point that out.
You're not supposed to point that out.
My ex-man, longest beautiful eyelashes I've ever seen in my life. I really just want to do his makeup just to see what it looked like. Because then he got these beautiful brown eyes that pop.
It's the features for me. Some of these men have some beautiful ass features. Like, oh boy, I would love to do a beat on him. Because his cheekbones, his eyes, he's got the lid, lashes, popping, bone structure.
Yeah.
He would be the baddest bitch.
Yes.
Like.
Yes. No, for real. Because he's got the beautiful shaped lips. I mean, like, that makeup would be on point.
If I was a makeup baddie, I would love to do some of these.
Yes, come here, beats. BB. Let me do full face.
Some of these beats, because the cheekbones. It would be the cheekbones for me. I would love to see a little bit of highlight.
Seriously,
a good contour.
Oh my god, I just want to do a little lip liner, put a little pop in.
Yes.
You know, highlight that wing and then beautiful brown eyes.
Yes.
You're like, yes, BB, you look so good. Anywho's on. But yeah, I think that's so funny that's what's keeping you up at night.
Yes, girl, I have been on such a dive because it's just been interesting. It's funny because of what they're writing, so that's the thing that I enjoy. But it also, and I don't know if I'm just the weird one that actually goes and looks up these animals, or if everybody is doing that. But that's the thing that's been getting me is been finding out what these things are. Because I'm like, well, why does this exist? What does it come from?
Yeah, what is it?
I mean, yeah, they're killing it. Like, there was one that looks like a little jellyfish block. It actually looks like our little squishies. Yeah. Glittery kind of like that, but it's just like some type of fish.
It's cute.
And she was walking on the ocean floor and her little legs was strutting. And I was like, yes, bitch, you better work.
Yeah. Like, meanwhile, it's a male.
It's a male.
Oh, God.
Out here gorgeous
and
glittering.
Just gorgeous and glittering. Love male. That.
Because he needed to attract his mate.
He was like, let me find my bitch.
Listen,
in my experience so far since I have gotten a divorce, there has always been a side. There has always been a side. Ain't nobody tried to really commit. There has always been a side somewhere. Always.
That I don't count them.
But he's like, I'm talking about outside of me side.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if we just fucking with each other, they all had sides.
That's true.
Every single one of them had sides. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm always gonna have a side. I'm gonna have me a side piece until I really find. Actually, all y'all side quests. I got main quests. I'm still waiting for the main quest to come in. All y'all just side quests right now. I have established this until the main quest just swoops in and the main quest happens. But as of right now, side quest.
With regular, not unique loot.
With uncommon, with common loot.
Common loot.
With common loot. No epic, no legendary. I'm talking just common loot.
Maybe one rare.
See, yes, I would give the one rare or one epic loot, right? Just one. And that's the thing that keeps me attached a little bit longer than I should.
Yeah.
But it's still all common loot.
All common.
All common loot. I'm getting some minerals and some cloth and some
rations.
and some rations. That's what I'm getting.
No extra armor.
No.
Not a new sword.
I don't got a new katana. I don't have none of that. I ain't got none of that.
no magic.
No magic, no nothing.
Just a regular ass.
regular ass
stick.
fucking stick or some cloth to go make some shit.
To go make some shit.
You literally giving me loot that I'm gonna have to use to put in for more work. I don't want it.
I don't
Side
want
quest.
it. Girl.
Side quest.
mess.
Anywho, what time is it? What I wanted to talk about, just what's been keeping me up at night, just because I'm fat, is food.
Okay.
I just been looking at all sorts of different cuisines and shit that I could make.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at Turkish cuisines, Greek cuisines. I was like, I've got like a whole, I think I saved last night like 100 and some odd recipes.
Did you really?
I swear to fucking God, I was just adding recipes. I was like, that looks like it's cool. That looks cool to cook.
I actually just saw something today. God, I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look on my phone because I liked it. It's an app that all the recipes that you save from Instagram or like TikTok and stuff like that, it puts all of those in one place. And it
Nice.
actually allows it separate it for the ingredients, so you can just get the ingredients for those things. But it puts all of your recipes in one place.
Nice. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for being here. It's a little bit of a short episode today, but we don't give a fuck. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the support. We're going to get back on the business. We're going to start doing this shit every week again. And at least
try.
we're gonna do our best.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna do our best. But thanks for being here. We appreciate y'all. Like, share, follow, subscribe, all of that. Save, do all of those things so that you get those notifications, so you know when we actually release stuff. We release Bumping Gums on Monday, and we release Bitch Please episodes on Tuesday.
Also, if you guys are bored and you guys are like on Twitch, me and Shelby both stream our games
Yeah.
sometimes. Don't necessarily be on the mic or nothing like that, but whether you're on the Bitch Please page, which will have some game streaming, and on Miss Lady,
Yeah, Miss Lady 693.
she also does some streams. So if you guys get bored,
Yep,
we're streaming.
hop
some
on.
days.
You can stream. We're fucking hilarious.
If
We
we're
are
on
really-
mics. If we're not on mics, there's a reason why.
There's a reason why. We're talking some shit about some people, and we don't want nobody to know. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.